We'll be taking care of PV every day. Taking care of PV every way. We've been taking care of PV. It's all ours. Taking care of PV and investing in our town PV. We'll be taking care of PV.
Hello and welcome to PV in Focus, where we're giving you an inside look at how the town gets things done every day. We're so glad you've joined us. Today we're in the Prescott Valley Public Library talking with Public Services Manager Michelle Hjorting to talk about all the ways the community can utilize some of the many services the town offers. Michelle, welcome to our makeshift studio here in the corner of the library.
Thank you.
So awesome to have you. So Michelle, you have, can you tell us a little bit about your background? How long have you been with the town and what exactly do you do?
I've been with the town for about 12 years now, and I am the Public Services Manager, so I oversee teen outreach, children's and adult services. So I oversee their programming, the collections, and just making sure that the service points are staffed.
Nice. So 12 years, so you've been in here the whole time then in this library location?
Yes.
Then. Okay. It was newer then though, right?
It was newer then.
Yeah, all right. Excellent. So we are sitting here in the library, which is an incredible community asset, but it's recently been through some renovations. Can you tell us a little bit about just some of the the projects or the upgrades that were done and why that's important that we do that?
So recently we received new carpet on the first floor, and this was to help address some of the leaking issues that we've had in the past. And also,
tell me a little bit on that leak. So from my understanding, we had water literally coming up through the concrete.
Yes.
And causing the carpet to bubble up and be a little mushy.
It was mushy, and there was moisture there, and there was rust. So we are so happy to have this new carpet. It's just really
probably water in a library is not a good thing.
Not a good thing at all.
So we got that fixed. What else were some of the things that were done?
So one of the skylights on the fourth floor was also leaking, so that's been sealed, and so hopefully when the next monsoon hits, we will be dry.
Excellent, excellent. I know we are continuing to always look at making sure it's not leaking, and so there may be those little adjustments that we have to do. But I think it's a great improvement. It looks really nice in here.
It does.
And I think it's important that we keep investing in this building because it gets a lot of use. A lot of people from the community come. This is their library.
Yes.
It's a safe space. Gain knowledge, connect with people, and it's just we want to make sure this is a wonderful, great place for people to come and gather. So
that is our goal. Yes.
Excellent. It's a good goal to have. Mm-hmm. Good goal to have. So when I think of a library, I think mostly of books that we're surrounded by. But there's a lot more to our library than just books. Can you tell us a little bit more of just an overview of some of the different things that we have to offer in this great space that we're in?
So as you know, we write a lot of grants here at the library, and a lot of the other things that you see in the library have been grant funded. So we have a seed library. We have library of things in adult.
We're going to talk about those.
Yes.
Yes.
In children's, tween, and adult. We have culture passes. And we have
What's a culture pass?
So culture pass are free admission for 2 library card holders to the institutions that participate. So there are in Northern Arizona, Central, and Southern. So the Arboretum, Charlotte Hall, the Heard Museum, and it's fantastic.
Nice.
So 2 free admission.
Great, great. Any other programs? Any other types of things?
We have within the collections. We have like some special collections. We have the Arizona history section, which is just in-house, so people can read all about Arizona history here. In the teen section, we have College Corner, which is a grant-funded position that we brought in. Great books for the teens to look ahead and get some knowledge how to write grants, apply for colleges,
scholarships, and all that.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. So we have, I'm with one of our incredible staff members, but we have so many wonderful staff members who, give 100%, 150% every single day to really try to give good customer service and try to help people with whatever they're looking for within the library. And they provide, you mentioned some of the different programs. Can you talk about some of those specific programs? I know there's different, like from music programs, there's movement programs, there's lots of different things always going on in the library.
So every department offers something different. So in children, of course, we have baby time, toddler time, family time, STEAM for kids in the afternoon, tween club. In the adult section, we offer financial literacy, we have ESL, we have art sampler classes, and in teens they do Dungeons and Dragons, virtual reality. So really the librarians are very knowledgeable about the community and really try to offer what
so the
is a
full
need.
range of demographic life, from early childhood to a senior, you can find something here in the
Definitely.
library to gain knowledge, entertainment, to be engaged.
Yep. We say 0 to 100.
0 to
we
100.
got you covered.
I like it. And beyond.
And beyond.
And beyond. So I remember being a kid, which was a while ago, and I always, we're getting close to the end of school year, and I would get excited about school being out and not have to do tests and homework and all of that type of stuff. But we have a program here, a summer reading program. Tell us a little bit about that program and why is that important? Why is reading during the summer important for kids?
So that's really to help with that summer slide, as if you're out of school, you don't want to keep engaged with reading.
That was me.
Yeah, and so this is a fun way to keep people engaged, and it's really 0 to 100. Anyone can participate. So we have different programs for the youth, the teen, and the adult. We have a program called Beanstack, which is an online platform for the summer reading, but also we have every week something is happening in here. So we may have take and makes, we may have programs, we may have literary based programs. So it's really to encourage people to come in, participate, read, and get some cool prizes.
So you mentioned an online component. So just tell those that are listening to our video and podcast a little bit more about that. So if you have a library card, you could connect in online to be able to read books, to be able to read.
So it's a tracker. So
Okay.
it tracks your minutes, it tracks your books, it
Okay.
tracks your book reviews. And along the way there are challenges and you get stickers and badges. So it's really that fun element to keep
And
people
we
engaged.
like things like that.
We
Like
do.
you have to be challenged
Yes.
and to get those things. But that is really important. And what I really value and appreciate about our library is that, again, we are thinking about how do we, kids that, may not have a lot going on, or that parents really wanting them to be, staying connected with some reading. Having a program like this, I think, is invaluable.
Definitely, and that's really the goal. And summer reading is huge here. We have so many people participating, coming in the doors. Wednesdays are packed in here because of all the programs that we're running.
Nice, very nice. So there's a phrase that I think most of us are familiar with, an Internet of Things, which in our, the world that we live in now, pretty much everything's connected to the internet in one way or another. But you guys have a phrase here called the Library of Things.
Yes.
What is that?
So those are those other things. So they're not books, they're not DVDs, they are memory kits, they are musical instruments, they are STEAM kits, they are crafting kits, book club kits,
So these are things that people could come to our library,
Yes.
check out, and so it's not a book. It could be an activity, a craft exercise. It could be a whole host of different things.
Yes, and you can check it out just like a book. It's 3
Awesome.
weeks. You can check out up to 3. We even have games, puzzles. I mean, I think anyone can find something here in our Library of Things.
That is awesome. So if you've got a house full of kids and you're looking for some creative activities to keep them engaged,
Yes.
We've got stuff for you.
Definitely.
If you are, in retirement and looking again for expanding your mind, we've got activities here that are not just books, but
Correct.
other types of things.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
they're fantastic.
I'm gonna have to check these out in
Yes.
my spare time.
Yes.
So I've also heard that you could check out seeds from the library. You have a seed library. So how does that work?
So that's another grant-funded position or program that we have, and we have thousands of seeds, but we have 20 varieties. So we have some vegetables, we have flowers, And if you have a library card, you can check out 3 packets per visit. You don't need to bring anything back. It's
So
for
I
you
was
to
going
keep.
to say,
Nope.
if you're checking out, you're not really
Nope.
bringing these
Please
back,
don't.
right?
No. We
So
want to
maybe
hear
the
your
finished,
stories.
the finished plant with the fruit, like
Yes.
or vegetables, bring that back.
Yes.
But,
And it is one of our most popular
okay,
programs. Yeah.
that's awesome. So and I would suspect springtime, that's when people are starting to come in and really check those out, or be able to get access to the seeds. And
We opened it last month.
okay, that is awesome. And then do you have someone that can help to explain how to properly plant the seeds and the watering schedule? Does it come with instructions?
It does. They come with instructions.
Okay.
Each little packet has instructions.
Because for a lot of us, you just kind of dump the seeds out and then not really know what to do. But that is good that there's some instruction on that. So as we kind of wrap this up, and we're gonna just again celebrate the incredible work that our library, the work that they do, and the service and programs that they provide to our community. You mentioned so many incredible things that take place in this facility. How can people find these things other than coming down here to know what we have? So obviously we have a website.
We do.
But what are all the different ways that you try to get information out to the public where they could try to just be able to track what we have and when programs and services are coming up?
So definitely the website.
Okay.
We also are socials. We're on Facebook and Instagram. We do add to the different calendars around town, so that different news outlets have our calendars. We do have in-house. We send out a monthly newsletter. We often have items in the water bill as well.
Great. How do you mentioned that a library newsletter can you sign up for that? How do you sign up for that library?
Yes.
Or for that newsletter?
On the website, there is a link to click to sign up for our website.
Okay.
And we will add your name to the list.
Well, Michelle, thank you so much for joining me today and sharing all the exciting things that are going on in our incredible library here in Prescott Valley.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's about all the time we have for this episode today. We really appreciate you joining us and want to remind you that you can also find this as a podcast wherever you listen to your favorite shows. If you've enjoyed it or learned a thing or two, feel free to share it with your friends and family and other residents so that they can join in the conversation as well. New episodes are dropped on the first and third Wednesday of the month. Until next time, be well, and we'll be taking care of PV.
We'll be taking care of PV every day. Taking care of PV.